concluded at the end, but anyways, I talked about a little bit about some of the achievements that we did here at U of A, but in general in AI. What else did I talk about? Anyways, today we'll have the same kind of flavor, but as I said, I shuffled my slides, so it's here and there. Let's start with, what is artificial intelligence? Who can tell me what is artificial intelligence? You watched movies, you read magazines and articles, and everybody's talking about this artificial intelligence. What is it? What is the perception that you have? It doesn't have to be correct, but what was conveyed by these movies and these magazines? Yes, go ahead.
I would assume that artificial intelligence is a computer program designed to perform tasks similar to humans with the same thought processing and creative problem solving.
Okay, problem solving, it's a program, okay, yeah?
Adding on to that, I think the thing that makes it intelligence as opposed to just a computer program or machine that is, I think the ability to respond to, I guess, stimulus or environmental factors or something that change the outcomes of its task, so something that can respond to certain changes.
Interesting, okay, yeah. Response to stimulus, so stimuli in general. And that's the data that is coming, basically. Any other attempts? Yeah?
Siri on an iPhone?
Siri is not a definition, it's an example of something that you see as intelligent. What do you like about that agent that talks like Siri? Siri is not the only one, there are other ones as well. If you use the iPhone, and so what do you think, what makes it appear intelligent? It has all the answers. So having an answer to a question is a sign of intelligence.
I think so.
Okay, fair enough. So I went and looked at definitions that exist online. Here's a definition from the UNESCO Education Dictionary. They have a thesaurus of different words. They define it as tools that exhibit human intelligence and behavior, including self-learning robots, expert systems, voice recognition, natural and automated translation. So Siri is among those, maybe. If I look at these words carefully, I see that they are talking about exhibiting human intelligence. It doesn't mean that it has that human intelligence. It shows it on the outside. It exhibits that intelligence. Another definition, this is from Wikipedia. Everybody uses Wikipedia. Wikipedia is written by people like us. Anybody can go and edit those, so you have to be careful. It's a branch of computer science dealing with the reproduction or mimicking of human-level thought in computers. Okay? So there's the term mimicking. It's not real, it's fake news. In computers, the essential quality of a machine which thinks in a manner similar or on the same general level as a human being. Okay, so we are simulating. Artificial intelligence is artificial. We are simulating the intelligence that we have. Here's another definition. It's the branch of computer science that deals with writing computer programs, so you mentioned computer programs, that can solve problems, you mentioned also solving problems, creatively. Okay, it's not just solving problems. An interesting definition, this is by one of the pioneers in the field, Marvin Minsky, and I mentioned Marvin Minsky last time. Artificial intelligence is a science of making machines do things. Solving problems is among them, but we may do other things, not just solving problems. Do things that would require intelligence if done by man or human. Okay? So since this is the simulation of intelligence, what is intelligence? So you said answering questions is a sign of or having answers to questions, not just answering, having the right answers to questions is a sign of intelligence. What is intelligence to you guys? Okay, artificial intelligence, we saw that it's mimicking, simulating our intelligence. So what is our intelligence? What makes us intelligent?
Knowledge.
Yeah. Knowledge. Yeah? We know things. So somebody who knows information, knows things, is more intelligent than somebody who doesn't know these things. Possible? Yeah? Anything else? Yes?
Taking in information from the environment and being able to act back into the environment using that information?
Using something from the environment and act based on that information that you get. Yes. So reacting to the change in the environment is a sign of intelligence.
Basing
Possible,
those
yeah.
reactions on previous interactions you've had.
Yeah. Okay. It's interesting what you said, because who said knowledge? You said knowledge. Yeah. So if you see a child, 3-year-old child, and this child starts reciting the capitals of all the states in the United States, say, wow, he's smart, or she's smart. Isn't that the reaction we have? So often, indeed, we associate knowledge, even though that child may not even know, it's just reciting stuff. We associate knowledge with intelligence. Knowledge is important in the intelligence, but it's not the only part. So the ability, indeed, this is not necessarily the truth. I mean, people are still discussing what intelligence is, philosophers and anthropologists and historians and all that stuff. These are my takes on intelligence. It's the ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skill. So knowledge is part of it. But it's not just having the knowledge, but applying it in the right time, right place, right conditions. And you were saying acquiring from the environment. Yeah, so it joins this definition. Intelligence involves the ability to reason on that knowledge. So some people talk about wisdom. Plan, solve problems, doing abstractions of things. So you have this text, for example, and you take the essence out of it. And think abstractly, like in math. Comprehend complex ideas. Learn quickly. And learn from experience to apply it again. So doing analogy. That experience that I had, it's similar to here. That solution worked there. I can apply something similar to that and it'll work here. Okay, so that's intelligence. Okay? So the ability to adapt to a changing environment. You mentioned the environment. Okay, the environment is changing. I'm acquiring things from the environment and I act based on that. Okay? So it joins this definition. So it's the capacity of observing that environment, as you were mentioning, interpreting it and adapting to it as it changes. And this is what we will talk about later when we mention machine learning. So machine learning, the machine will also learn, this is one of the skills that we need for intelligence, learn from an environment. The environment is what? Is the data. The data as it's changing, I am learning from it. Okay, so interpret, learn, and adapt. So understand and solve problems, as you mentioned there. Okay, cool. Are we the only ones intelligent? Who has a dog? Who has a pet? A cat? A bird? Do you think they're intelligent? Do they think this way? Do they think abstractly? Do they solve problems? Do they have knowledge? They do, actually, and they have the capacity to learn. You can teach them things, and probably not at our level. I'll show you a video very quickly about even insects learning. Not only insects learning, insects teaching other insects. I hope I have the video here open. Give me 1 second. I think it's here. Bumble.